the Bougie Show, the Bougie Show. Tell them it's the Bougie Show, the Bougie Show. Yeah, 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 yeah. Turn up, turn up.
We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Bougie Show. Good morning, everybody. My name is Zay the DJ, and we are here at Exotica Chicago. My guest in front of me has an award-winning personality, a certified freak in the sheets. She got you young boys beating your meats. One of our most requested interviews, residing out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Ladies and gentlemen, white women with black hair lovers, the one and only Alex Cole is in the building.
Oh man, that's me.
I should have put AKA the money getter because you've been killing them this weekend.
Don't tell them until I leave.
All right.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This will be after we leave.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, actually yesterday was definitely one of my best Chicago days. Yeah. No, it was great.
You were rolling. Can I ask you?
No
I don't know if you can
dead time.
state the number, but how much did you charge that guy to sit on his face? And then he bowed to you at the end of the night. I just thought that was pure fuckery. Go ahead.
That's a fun kind of fuckery.
Yes, for you.
But for me, yeah, for him too.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was charging $50 to do the face sitting thing.
Hey, we all about the hustle.
Yeah. But you know, the nice thing about Chicago and Jersey is the guys are so fucking nice here. And so a lot of the guys were like, "Oh, here's $100. Fuck it."
Oh,
like,
give you tip. Yeah.
And there were so many people that gave me tip money on top of what I was charging, and I really appreciate that because I try to keep it. Go ahead. I try to keep it. My prices for a lot of stuff are lower than a lot of the other people.
Okay.
And I feel bad sometimes because I know we try to standardize it, but I like to charge less for stuff because I want everybody to be able to get something. Like I have $5 photos, $10 photos, and then it's $5 for a regular photo with me, and then $20 for like the sexy photos.
All those people that want to put their hands on you, when you get to the hotel, what's the first thing you do?
Oh, well, I definitely shower. But I also, I have a big thing of sanitizer behind the booth.
Right. So
between people, I sanitize myself so that we're not all, especially with COVID and stuff, I want to make sure that we're not all like passing germs around.
Right.
So I have like the Bad Dragon sanitizer behind the booth, and I just like rub it all over.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah. You know, when I pop down there to put their money away, I do that real quick. Yeah.
You have to put it on your body too, though?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice because I'm running and jumping around, and it's really cooling because it evaporates right away. So.
And you take the rest of the week when you finish today. You going to take the week off?
Normally, no. I was gonna have a shoot on Monday, but then it got moved to Tuesday, and then it got rescheduled for a couple weeks from now. But since I don't have any shoots coming up, I'm gonna go ahead and take like a week off this time.
What do you think is why do they like you so much? Why do they love you so much?
The guys?
Yeah.
I think first of all, I'm nice.
Okay.
Like I'm nice but fair. Like
they
I'm
don't know
not.
you if they haven't met you. Why? What do they?
I think it's still the same thing. Whenever they walk up, like maybe they see my butt or something like that, or my long hair. Those are the things that I get most of the comments on when people walk up.
I haven't got to see your butt, and yesterday I finally got a peek.
You haven't seen my butt?
No, I don't watch you guys porn until I get on your Twitter.
I just mean walking around. I've had my ass out the whole time.
I didn't know you were holding back there. Is it all natural?
Yeah. I don't even have my ears pierced. Everything's natural.
So when we take pictures, are you going to show you behind?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, all right.
Totally. I wore a skirt today.
Okay.
I was prepared. But
Alex Cole joining us at the Bougie Show Exotica.
Yeah, but I think it's still the same thing when people walk up because I'm nice. I smile, I mean it, and it doesn't come off like fake or weird or anything, and I'm not just trying to like sell them something. It's cool if they buy something, but it's like, hey, how you doing? What do you want to do today? Did you want to take a picture? Like, what do you want to do? Like, and I answer questions if they have questions about stuff, so.
I get it. Let's go into a little bit. So since our first initial interview didn't work out because we got kicked out.
Well, this is part 2.
This is part 2, but we go run it all the way through. How about that? All right. So you were with 11 people before you started adult films. 2 relationships, 9 one-night stands. I know you mentioned in the first. Was it you?
Yeah.
You told me about the guy wasn't freaky enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't like having sex.
He didn't like having sex.
I think we talked about that for a minute. But I don't remember where we left off.
So you went into the fact that it got to the point where he wasn't able to physically be there for you on an intimate level, and he gave you the permission to go step out.
Yeah.
And then you stepped out, and then what?
Oh, yeah. So he wanted me to just get that out with other people. So I got on ashleymadison.com after a year of not doing that. I asked him, I was like, hey, did you mean it? Did you really mean it that I can go do this? And he was like, why are you asking? And I was like, do you really want me to tell you? And he said, no. And he's like, yeah, I meant it. And I was like, so you don't want me to tell you? He's like, no. And so I went on Ashley Madison and I met guys off the singles side of it. And because people think it's all cheating. It's not all cheating. There's a lot of singles.
Okay.
And then I would meet people and like walk through their house to make sure they were single.
Okay.
And
It is time to stop the fuckery.
It's dangerous, huh?
And it was all one night stands because I already had a boyfriend, so I didn't want another boyfriend
I'm
or
sure
a competitor.
they loved you.
No, a lot of them had trouble with the whole not calling me after thing. So I ended up not giving my number out anymore after the first couple because
we call
boys are just the same as girls. Like
Yeah.
if you like somebody, you like somebody. So
we call it tender dicks.
yeah.
Yes, that's when you're emotionally, you let your dick lead your emotions. All right, go ahead.
See, I just always put NSA, no strings attached.
Okay,
in my
right.
Ashley Madison was popping. I got a lot of messages. And the first person I met off there like changed my whole life. Like I kind of credit him for like sexually like awakening my
he
stuff.
brought the freak out you.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So I'll tell you as quick as I can.
Okay.
It was an ex-UFC fighter, Justin Bonner.
Okay.
And I don't think he'd mind that I said that. And
I'm sure he'd be. Sure, that's cool. That's bragging points. But go ahead.
I was super into him. He was from Chicago, and he was bald, tatted, and like muscly. And I was like, okay, let's do this guy.
Right.
And we were meeting at a bar to see, if he was a serial killer or not.
Right.
And he walks in with a cane, and he didn't have anything about having
Nothing
a cane.
wrong. He was he wasn't disabled. Okay.
No, he was.
Oh, okay.
But he hadn't said anything.
Okay.
So he comes up to the bar with his cane and like. He's like, I understand if you want to leave. I know I didn't tell you. Like, I was in a construction accident and my leg got crushed, and but like I just didn't know how to tell you. But I totally understand if you want to leave. And I like downed my drink and I was like, let's go right now, let's go. And so we went to his place and I met his dogs and they were great.
Okay.
And then I walked through the house and made sure he was single.
Okay.
And then we fucked for 6 hours.
We're gonna.
That man
with one leg?
That man with one fully functioning leg and one not so fully functioning leg. We did have to stop one time because it seized up, like it cramped up, but it was not a very long break. And that man ate my pussy for an hour.
Wow.
Sucked my toes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did all the things that I had seen that I wanted to do, and did not come for 6 hours. 6 hours. The sun came up before he came. So.
I know he didn't do much missionary with one leg. Don't tell me he was.
He's pretty.
He was improvising?
He's strong still with everything else. So he was surprisingly agile. It was
and
fantastic.
it was only one night stand with him. You never went back.
Yeah, no, it was a one night stand. I kind of regret that one. I definitely should have had sex with him more. Okay. And Justin, if you're watching this,
yes.
I would like to have sex with you again.
Okay. Wow.
But yeah, no, that kind of. I was feeling like so negatively about sex, and for that to be the very next person, the first person to have like real sex with me, that fucked me up. So now I'm just chasing that high of finding like that perfect fucking sex again.
You became a bona fide freak.
Yeah, well, it was kind of like
Got a bona fide freak.
Go ahead.
I had been told for over a year that I was disgusting and like dirty and like not a good person for wanting to do all this kind of stuff. And then I meet this person, and he's like, all that shit you want to do? Let's do all of it, and I got some shit to show you. And it was amazing. So then it was like, that's kind of why I was saying the other day, the legacy I want to leave behind is helping people accept their sexuality and their kinks. Because once I accepted the things that I liked, my whole, like, the world had color. Like, it changes everything when you go from that level of shame to self-acceptance. So anyway, ta-da, that's the story. I'll stop now. Tangents.
Let's talk about Exotica a little bit, because I want them to know. You stated, did you say that on the mic or before, about this particular Chicago event being really good to you?
Yeah.
Did you say that on the mic, or was that before? Because we were conversating before we started talking. So I can't recall.
I don't remember. I
Okay.
think Chicago and New Jersey are the best ones.
Right, I've been told that.
And what was? I'm so sorry.
So you were saying that this particular Chicago was one of the better ones.
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh, yesterday.
No.
Yesterday
oh my
was
God,
yesterday was great. Is it because of the income you were making, or just the vibe in a whole?
Definitely the income and the vibe was very good. Not the best vibes have still always been in Jersey. I think the people are just very respectful and nice and happy. There's still like at every show there's going to be people that are like kind of like pushy or like expectant or like entitled. Right. So I had a good chunk of that yesterday, only because I saw so many people.
Yeah.
If I saw like maybe like 2% or 3% of the guys that I saw yesterday, I was like, go. One guy, I gave him his money back because he said something out of pocket. And I was just like, go walk around for an hour and then come try again. So
do they try to buy sex? Do they like? Can I get something from you later on?
There's a lot of people like that, and they'll totally not a lot, right. But that's more in Miami. Miami's the worst for that. But
you told me about the Miami.
Oh my God, Miami! Fuck Miami.
So why are you gonna do it?
Because I'm friends with Dan and Jay that run the Exotica, and I go to every single one for them. So. Miami's part of that. Plus, I like hanging out with the people. The people are great, but the randos that walk in are the problem in Miami.
Okay, thanks for elaborating a little bit on Exotica. And how it works for you. And you travel by yourself.
I do.
Okay, and did you get the gangbang off your bucket list yet?
Only in my personal life, not in my private
and that's
life.
when you were saying that how did that go again?
So it was for my birthday, and my boyfriend at the time. Michael Masters invited over.
She's name dropping, goddamn.
Well, he don't mind. He don't mind. He invited over like 3 of our friends.
Okay.
And we all just.
Oh, male and females?
No, guys.
Oh,
yeah. So for his birthday, we always do me and him and a bunch of girls.
Okay.
So for my birthday, he did me and him and a bunch of guys.
And you enjoyed it?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. So why haven't you done it on camera?
It's different. It's just very different on camera. It's not fun. Like it's not like for fun. It's for a performance. And I don't feel like. Okay, so I'm going to say this, and so many people are going to be like, "No, that's not true." But I don't feel like it would have been as fun to watch my birthday experience because that was just for feeling good. So it wasn't opened up.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking pretty. None of that was happening. And on a set, you have fun, but you also have to think about. Does my
performing? I got you.
Posing and opening up and awkward angles and stuff like that. You have fun, but it's not the same.
I mean, you've done over 400 scenes
at least.
Okay, in your adult career.
Yeah.
I always ask women about vagina maintenance and keeping that motor running. Mm-hmm. What do you do to keep your body and everything afloat? And keep your vagina intact. Yeah,
that's one of the coolest things about doing porn, actually, and camming too, but more porn than camming. I've learned so much about how to keep everything regulated and happy. I'm healthier now than I've ever been. So as far as overall vagina maintenance, first of all, we get tested every 14 days. So you're making sure that you're healthy. And then, so I take a bottle of tea tree oil, just pure tea tree oil, to set. And when we douche before the scene, I fill up a bottle with bottled water, and then I put 2 drops of tea tree oil in it. I douche with that before the scene, and I douche with that after the scene because it's antibacterial and antifungal. Okay. And you
take time off when the
every now and then.
Bruised.
Yeah, well, there's not a whole lot of that. Okay. I don't really have too many problems unless I get a tear. If I get a tear, I have to take a break. Well, that's just because I'm just really small, and some people get excited and they just go. It's like you gotta warm it up.
We're gonna get into that because that was something we spoke about. We will get to that part. Yeah. You've grown an appreciation for masturbation. Have you ever masturbated after a scene because you weren't satisfied?
No, not really. But I masturbate before scenes.
Did you masturbate this morning? No, because you had too much going on.
No, I had too much going on.
Did at any time, like Friday or yesterday, did you masturbate just to relax, to get yourself going, or you just what do you do?
Yeah, no, I definitely did on Saturday, I think.
We can applaud that. Does that set the tone for your day?
Sometimes if I'm feeling a little blah, it's cool to masturbate because then I get the endorphin rush.
Are you at the Embassy Suites?
Yeah.
Okay, we were in the DoubleTree last night, and right before I go, I woke up like 3 in the morning, and I hear these people in the next room having sex, right? And then fuck whatever. I couldn't tell. The moans sound fake, so I didn't know if they were shooting.
Probably.
And then 9 this morning when I woke up, here they go again. But it wasn't. It was what's going on in that room? That was
part of why I couldn't sleep this morning because they were going, yeah, fuck harder. It's like, God damn it, man. It's not. I get it. It's 9,
right?
But it's 9,
right?
So yeah.
Go
no, people. Today is the shoot day. Today
Yeah.
is the shoot day, so everybody shoots in their rooms.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's quiet. It's a quieter day for the floor, so people. And plus, you have plenty of time in the morning.
They should rent an Air A and B, and do that.
Well, then you're
shit.
paying for a hotel room and an Airbnb, so people ain't gonna do that.
I was gonna get ratchet and just turn up my music on the Bluetooth and play the most ratchetest shit to F with their sound. Go ahead.
I was this close to going, get it, honey. Like I was just gonna start cheering.
Cheer.
But
Did you know who they were?
No.
Okay.
No.
I didn't get to see who was next door to us either.
When I walked out, they're the room 2 down from me because I saw their light in the window.
Right.
So like in the doors have the clear windows, and it's such an obvious like studio light. It looks like your lights. It's perfect.
Right.
I was just like, that's you. You did this.
Alice Cole joining us live on the Bougie Show at Exotica Chicago. You stated in a 2019 interview that some people think I'm subby and then they talk down to me, and that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Why? And tell people what subby is, because I think I had told you I didn't know what you meant by that before.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Okay, so I got a little mad even hearing you read it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if that showed on my face. I don't have a poker face a lot of the time.
All right.
So subby, like submissive.
Okay.
Instead of like sub dom.
Okay.
So subby. I'm super not subby. At all. I used to be when I first started doing this, but I've changed.
Right.
And so people think because I'm like smiley and cute and in a good mood and stuff that I'm more submissive because they expect more of a serious, like elegant all the time kind of thing from doms. But then I'll also do things like, one of the worst times, I'll never forget it, was I was helping my friend with a spanking demo at AVN. And so she lost her spanking model. She just didn't show up. And so she's like, can you help me? And your ass would look great and all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, absolutely, I can help you. So I went, I let her do the spanking demo on me. I did the performance. And then afterward, one of her dom friends was over there and she tried to introduce me to her. And she like looked down her nose at me and then didn't even say anything. She went like this. Like, I'm not going to talk to the submissive. And I was like, so thrown off by it, and I tried to like salvage it. I was like, I'm Alex.
Right.
Like, and she said something to me, and I was like, I'm not a submissive. I helped my friend with a presentation, and she just like, she couldn't comprehend that. But I'm more of a dominant person, or we're equals. You don't have to be mean to be dominant.
Okay. You still got a thing for the gun range? Okay.
I don't go very often. I haven't been in a while because I don't have a lot of free time. But I really like going to the range. I want to work on I'm really good pointing and shooting. I have really good aim and a really steady hand. But I want to work on drawing it and shooting.
Okay.
If from a holster that I might wear in public. I want to work on that.
All right. The last time you were recognized on a regular day, and how did it play out?
I think we did that one yesterday.
What, you were recognized?
No, we did that one yesterday when we talked about the post office story.
What? No, you're going to have to say it again. We're not using that one. Tell me.
Oh, we're not using it at all?
No, because we just decided to do it all over with you.
Oh, no. Okay.
I mean, we might, but
okay.
You don't have to, because you know what's so funny? A girl told me yesterday a dude whopped his penis out on her at a Whole Foods. And she's from Jersey.
Oh.
That was crazy, right?
Yeah, that is crazy.
You haven't experienced nothing like that?
No.
Okay.
Never.
Oh, the post office. I can't remember. You don't want to go there? We can switch it up.
Sorry.
I just can't.
It was. I'm sorry. I thought we were going to use the stuff from yesterday.
From Friday night, actually. Go ahead.
Yeah, from Friday night. Okay. So I was just glossing over some stuff. Yeah.
Well, maybe we will. Maybe we'll do part 2 then. Maybe we will. You want to do that?
That's what I thought we were doing.
Okay. All right, well then, well no, because I've already asked you the same. Go ahead, tell us about the post office story. Go ahead, tell us.
Okay, so I get recognized pretty often in public, but
Okay.
with COVID and everything,
Okay.
it hasn't happened as much. But I did have a guy notice me as I was getting out of my car at the post office. He was standing at the front door, and he like called my name out. And I had my mask on, and I had my hair up, and I had like sweats on.
Oh, now I remember.
Yeah.
Now I remember. Okay.
And so I was like, "Stay there! Don't come over here.
Uh-huh.
I don't want you to like look at my license plate." And so, well, you can figure people's stuff out from that. And we ended up talking and taking a picture.
Oh, that's right. You went over there, and he didn't post a picture.
He didn't post a picture,
Oh,
and I was like,
okay.
"How did you recognize me?" He's like, "I just knew it was you."
So he just
So
wanted
I still don't know how he like recognized me. I wanted to ask him more questions about that, but he never did.
He never.
No.
You think he was intimidated by it? Well, no, because he wouldn't have said nothing
No.
to you. Yeah.
He's just like, I just knew it was you. So maybe he doesn't even know. But but that was weird.
Is that the weirdest that you can recall?
That was definitely the most like shocking, where
Okay.
I was like, how? How did you recognize me? But I only had one bad one ever.
Okay.
Actually, in 8 years, and it was I was at a grocery store in Vegas that I frequented at the time, but I stopped going after this.
Uh-huh.
And there was this big red truck in the parking lot, and I was taking my groceries out to my car, and it was
Right.
behind me, so I didn't see it. And it started honking at me and like revving its engine at me, and then I like ended up like cutting through the cars to get away from it.
Uh-huh.
But later, when I got home, like 30 minutes later, they had tweeted at me like, "Oh, sorry if I scared you with my truck. I was just trying to get your attention."
Okay.
I was like, don't
It is time to stop the fuckery.
don't fucking do that.
Right.
Do not do
yeah.
that, because that's horrifying.
Uh-huh.
That's not cute. Don't do that. So that was the one time.
Are you working out? What do you do to keep your body intact?
I don't
Watch
work
what you
out. No.
Wow.
I eat
Just
everything.
genetics?
Yeah, it's just genetics, and like I'm pretty active. Like
Yeah, I saw-
running
I
and
saw-
jumping
yeah,
and
yeah,
doing
yeah.
all the stuff, and then working a lot, and I do a lot of like house stuff, and I don't know. I don't really ever sit. I'm constantly running around doing something.
What time are you going to sign over there at the Bad Dragon booth? Shout out to Bad Dragon.
I'm
by
gonna
the way.
head over there as soon as we're
Okay,
done.
all right. So, at the end of the day, you want people to say what about your adult film career?
That I I talked about it a little bit earlier about
Yeah.
sorry.
You say, and you did
yeah.
say it earlier.
Yeah, it was about helping people.
Oh yes, being
accept their
embracing their
sexuality and their
sexuality,
sexual
right.
desires.
But as a performer,
as a performer, I don't really even think about that.
Okay.
Like I hope people enjoy my stuff, but I don't know. I just do it because it's fun and I enjoy making cool stuff.
Got it.
So I don't have any illusions of grandeur that I'm going to be like a superstar or be like remembered forever or anything like that.
do you have a time limit in adult films that you have for yourself? No, you're just
No,
gonna ride it out.
I'm going to do it for as long as I have fun
As long as
doing
you
it.
can Ride it out. No, I
Yeah.
feel you. No, that's dope. Let's do Moment of Truth, where I state things, and you tell me if it's true what I state. If it's false, you can say false and elaborate on it. And if you choose not to answer, you can say pass. Okay? You prefer a circumcised penis?
I don't have a preference
Okay.
there. They're both fun. I don't even get the preference. They don't feel different.
Did we talk anal? No. Do you do anal before I go to the next question?
No, I've done it for my own content, but I don't do
Okay,
it for companies.
okay. You are attracted to watching men whack off.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever dated somebody and came home and they're in the room whacking off? Has that happened? Oh, you haven't caught them in an act? Okay.
No, and I mean, if they want to jerk off, they could jerk off. Like,
Right.
it's
What would you
there's
do
no
if you saw
caught. Yeah, I'd just be,
caught-
I'd be like, "Do you want privacy?" I would back out of the room and then ask, "Do you want privacy?" Because consent. But
Are you dating
yeah.
now?
I'm dating, but
Oh.
I don't have like a boyfriend.
Okay, gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
So, but there's definitely somebody I'm really interested in.
Okay.
So
In the industry or outside?
I don't want to say.
Okay.
I had a lot of drama with my last boyfriends being in the industry.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because it especially like not to say I have the best of taste ever, but I date guys that girls like and
Gotcha.
stuff like that, and so then girls get jealous or they want to show like, "Oh, I'm better than you, see I can do this." Like, and I had a girl call me a fucking cuck to my face because I filmed her shooting with my last boyfriend.
Okay.
I got paid to do camera, and I was doing camera, and I was like, making him look good. I was having a great time. I like watching my man fuck. That's
Right,
great. I like fucking girls with my man. I like watching my man fuck. It's great. And after the scene, she was like, I knew you were a fucking cuck. And I was like, excuse me? I said, I don't think you know what that word means. And she was like, no, you told me about it the other day. Because I did. I was teaching her about different industry terms. And she's like, you're definitely a fucking cuck. And I was like, no, honey, cuck has a humiliation element, remember? I would have to be embarrassed, like I'm, like, not as good at you as you in bed. She's like, yeah, well, obviously, if you can watch me fuck your boyfriend like that, you have to be a cuck. And I was just like, oh, I'm going to go, because I can't be calm with you anymore. Because... So I don't think the next boyfriend, I probably won't tell y'all about who it is or anything, because it's too much fuckery. You could do that.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
You've ran from a penis before.
Yeah. No. Hey, the cervix is there. You can't go through it.
You've had male talents. You've had male talents that you've had to put on your no checklist.
Yes.
Right. And I remember you stating to me on Friday, the reason you have most of them make your no checklist is because they go out their way to hurt you during penetration.
Yeah.
All right.
So I've only had a couple people do that. So it's not like a prevalent thing or anything.
Gotcha.
But the first 3 people that I ever put on my no list hurt me on purpose. That was it.
Because they were so excited by having sex with you, you think they just wanted to ram you?
One of them, that's what he said.
Oh, wow.
Because I had cut the scene, and I'd been like, hey, man, you gotta chill.
Yeah.
Because he's a really big dude.
Okay.
And I was like, the scene's going great, but we got 2 minutes left. I need you to chill. My cervix can't take it anymore. I'm going to be bleeding. Like, you got to stop.
Wow.
And he was like, okay, yeah, I got it. Motherfucker. As soon as they said rolling, he pulls all the way out and slams all the way in, and it's actually in the clips online. You can hear me. I screamed.
What? I'm sure they're gonna find it.
It's Star Films.
Star Films.
Yeah.
And how long ago did you shoot this?
It's my only scene I ever did for them, and it wasn't their fault. It was the guy's fault.
Right. So the director didn't tell him?
The director didn't know what he was doing, and the owner's actually a very nice man. But
did you finish the shoot?
Yeah, I finished it. You can see it in the video. I screamed and I kind of fell, and he had to pull me back up, and we finished for the 2 minutes. But as soon as the scene was over, I punched him. Yeah. And I was like, don't you ever fucking do that to anybody ever again.
You ever saw him again?
Yeah, I've seen him again. We had a big fight about it, actually.
He's still performing?
Yeah, he's still performing. No, his agent dropped him, though. So,
Yeah, you were running. You felt an erection while giving a fan a hug yesterday.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What do you tell him?
I don't. It's natural.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's natural. It's super natural. I don't even point it out.
Yeah. You prepare for male talents differently?
Not really, no.
Okay. You enjoy pegging a man's butthole?
Absolutely.
You did state to me that you've strapped on, or the guy, or you didn't have a dildo. Oh, you have strapped on.
I have strap-ons and stuff.
But did you use the strap-on on a man?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And they get their rocks off of it? They get an orgasm from it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, one of my ex-boyfriends was bi, and we did that a lot.
You weren't scared to mess with a bisexual man?
No, not at all. He's tested.
Yeah.
Tested's tested.
I get you. But you don't feel
no.
The vagina ain't good enough, you got to go get dick?
It's not like that.
Okay.
I mean, how hypocritical would it be of me to think that when I like both?
I like
men and women.
You know that.
It's a stupid double standard.
Women look at it different from men.
Yeah, well, not me. Not me. I accept it. I think it's hot. It's great. I like straight men. I like bi men. I like gay men. I like men.
You lick the booty too?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
But you got to be clean. I don't like dirty stuff. Clean your feet. It's real fun. Just get in the shower together and then just lick everything.
All right.
Put everything in my mouth.
Okay. With that, because I know you got to go sign, I want to thank you for coming back and us completing this interview, Ms. Cole.
Yeah.
It was a great meeting you. I don't know if we'll ever see you together again. Well, maybe we will, because we got some good news before Exotica today. So thank you for joining the show. Can you let everybody know your social media platforms before we go? The
easiest thing to do is just go to alexcolexxx.com. You can find everything there. So that's alexcolexxx.com.
Got it. Thank you again for joining us. It was a pleasure. Now let's take some pictures.
All right.
Alrighty. Alex Cole joining us on The Bougie Show.
It's The Bougie Show with
What was the time on that? Okay. I wanted to make sure I got 30 with you.